This function is void. It takes two args. The first is SEC, a pointer to a vector of 2048 unsigned bytes that are in the encrypted disk sector and will be the decrypted. The second is key, a vector of 6 unsigned bytes, the decrypted title key. Local variables T1 through T6 are unsigned ints. Local variable end is a pointer to SEC plus 2048. A DMCA steps on me. I don't like the DMCA. It makes this song illegal. Oh, DMCA. It steps on me. It makes this song illegal. It makes this song illegal, yeah. Retrieve byte 0 of key, store it with byte 84 of SEC, treat the result as an integer, or it with the hexadecimal constant OX100, and store the result in T1. Step 2, retrieve byte 1 of key, store it with byte 85 of SEC, and store the result in T2. Step 3, take byte 2 through 5 of key and store them with bytes 86 through 89 of SEC, store the result in T3. Take the low order 3 bits of T3, which can be computed by the AND of T3 with the constant 7, and store the result in T4. The DMCA, it makes this code I wrote, it makes it dumb, it makes it legal. I hate the DMCA, it makes this stuff I wrote, it makes this song illegal, it makes this song illegal. Makes this song illegal. Step 5, multiply T3 by 2. Add 8, subtract T4, and store the result back in T3. Step 5.5, advance SEC by 128 bytes. Step 6, store 0 in T5. 7, begin a while loop. 8, continue iterating while SEC does not equal end. Use T2 as an index into table CSS tab 2 and retrieve a byte, which we'll call B1 and T1. Use T1 as an index into table CSS tab 3 and retrieve another byte, which we'll call B2. Compute B1, XOR B2, and store the result in T4. Step 10, shift T1 right by 1 bit and store the result in T2. Step 11, take the low order bit of T1, which can be obtained by taking the AND of T1 and the constant 1. Shift it by left by 8 bits and XOR it with T4. Store the result back in T1. Oh, the DMCA, hey, so dumb. Oh, the DMCA, hey, so dumb. Oh, it's so dumb. Step 12, use T4 as an index into table CSS. Step 5. And retrieve a byte, store the result in T4. Shift the constant of T3 right by 3 bits. XOR with T3, shift result by right by 1 bit. XOR with T3, shift result right by 8 bits. XOR with T3, shift result right by 5 bits. And extract the low order byte by ANDing it with the hexadecimal constant OXFF, store the result in T6. Step 14, shift the contents of T3 left by 8 bits, or it with T6. and store the result in T3. Step 15, use T6 as an index into table CSS. Step 4, and retrieve a byte, store the result in T6. Step 16, add together T6, T5 and T4 and store the result back into T5. Step 17, use the byte pointed to by SEC as an index into table CSS. Step 1, take the retrieved byte and store it with the low order byte of T5, which can be extracted by ANDing T5 with the hexadecimal constant OXFF. Store the result back into the byte pointed to by SEC, then advance the pointer SEC by 1 byte. Step 18, shift T5 right by 8 bits and store the result back into T5. Step 19, return to step 8 to continue looping. 20, this is where we end up when the loop is complete. 21, return from the procedure. That's the end of the scramble, folks, that's the end. That's the end of the scramble, folks, the end. That's the end of the scramble, folks, the end. I hate the DMCA. I hate the DMCA. Infringes on me. It steps on me. Steps on me. It steps on me. I'm not free. It steps on me.